Happy New Year. Ooh, the voice. Happy New Year. It's a new year. This is my favorite holiday of the year because it's a holiday for everyone. And it's regardless of your belief, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you do, it's worldwide, right? And it's a new beginning, new slate, new start, 365 days of possibilities. It's like you get to make it whatever you want it to be. So new beginning. I love the new year. That's how it feels for me. It's like it's a new slate. You get to start all over again and do it better. It's the same reason why I love journals. Well, empty journals, just a book of just open, clean pages, clean slate for you to restart. Love it. So this is my favorite time of the year. Excuse the voice. I went through a nasty cold over the holidays. This is what we're working with. So please bear with me. This video is really just a chit chat between you and I. This video is probably not for everyone, but there'll be a lot more of this this year. Just a chit chat between the two of us, just giving you an update on how 2024 went, where 2025, where we're going for 2025, what the channel will be looking like for 2025, the plans, my family's financial journey through 2024, because it is indeed a financial channel. So just sticking to that angle, our financial experience last year and what 2025 is looking like for us as a family. And yeah, and then talk about the subscriber of the year. I'm excited about that part. Talk about the best video of the year, the least favorite video of the year, and some of the bloopers because thank God for edits. Edits make us look like we know what we're doing. But if you can see some of these bloopers, some I'm not even going to show. But you know what it takes to bring out these videos every week. As I do my full-time job, which is being a mom, although every mom is a full time mom, but I'm a stay at home mom. So my full time work is, or my work is mommy, being a mommy in addition to being mommy. Some people work outside the home. I work in the home, for the home, by the home, with the home. That's my full time job. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Loveth. I'm a mom of three, wife of one, being a stay at home mom for 5 years now. This is what I do. And this channel is all about money, making money, spending money, investing money, saving money, pretty much getting better with our finances. That is what this channel is about. So 2024, it's this month is technically, we are actually December 31st was a full year of this channel. And I am ridiculously proud of myself for this channel and of how far we've come. Proud of myself because one, not just that we started the channel, because I actually had a different YouTube channel before this. I was doing the mom content, and really I should have been doing the finance content to begin with, but I just thought, I don't really have anything to share. I'm no longer paying off debt and all that, and that seems to be what people are interested in. And I'm not a finance advisor and whatnot, but I'm glad I shut all that voice down and got the channel started. Um, I thought we would be a lot more than we are now. I thought we'll be past 1,000 subscriber mark and be getting a lot more views than we are now, if I'm being honest. But regardless, I am so proud of where we are. As of this video, 630 subscribers in 1 year. That's I am not going to, like, I'm happy about that. I'm proud of myself for that. Well, proud of you and myself. I'm happy about that. And most of all, I'm happy about the quality of content on the channel. I'm proud of the fact that I stuck to what the channel is about, and also stuck to what actually makes sense. You know what I mean? What is actually sensible, and what is more real. I hate using the word real. I feel like everyone uses the word real. But what makes sense, really, that's the word. What's sensible, not just regurgitating what everyone says. A lot of things you are going to regurgitate, because when it comes to finance, it's very finite, right? There are only so many ways you can save money, and there are only so many ways you can invest. There are only so many ways you can cut back expenses. So there will be repetitive, but I'm proud of the fact that we stuck to the sensible things and not coming up with crazy ways. And that's why there isn't a lot of how to make money on this channel, just because it, there are only so many ways. And I really, if it's not something I would do myself, then I'm not going to bring it up as a way to make money, right? I know they get a lot of views, but just conscience yeah. So I'm very proud of the content that is on this channel. I know if I were watching this channel, I would binge watch. Sometimes I actually binge watch my own channel. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I love watching myself on screen. No, Colby, dear Kobe. Kobe has said, you should rewatch your play and learn from your play. And I do that, but then I start off learning and I just enjoy it and end up watching more than several videos. And I enjoy it. So I'm proud, so proud of what we have out here. And thank you to every single one of you who have spent time watching. I am grateful for every single one of you. I am so glad you're finding value in the content being put out. As much as I'm doing this as a side hustle, even though it's not yet paying me. But as much as I'm doing this as a side hustle, I also want it to be of value to you, either because you're learning or you're entertained or you just enjoyed the banter. So thank you so much. So where are we heading for 2025? 2025 for this channel is going to be, I think I'm going to, well, for one, it's no longer going to be 2 videos per week, unless somehow I find time and I'm able to do it. But for 2025, we're going to go down to 1 video per week. We'll just make it one quality video per week, because trying to push out 2 videos per week while doing my full-time job is a lot. And I'm starting to falter on my full-time job, To do this, I know it doesn't look like it, but dang it, it is a lot of time and work, especially when it's a one-woman show. So I'm the one who research what is going to be presented, and then look up the best way to present it, come up with the thumbnail, the video title, the find the location, the location, all that. It's just one editing. Editing still takes time. It's very time consuming, and as much as I enjoy the whole thing. I still need to be very mindful so it doesn't take away from what really, really matters, which is my full-time job as mommy, right? And as COO of this family enterprise, right? So I've decided 2025. Ooh, those are the parts we edit, but I won't edit it out in this video. Sometimes you'll be talking and then you feel, is that a liquid? Sometimes my biggest fear is having something in there and not find out until editing. My biggest fear, the craziness that happens when you're shooting these things. We'll talk about it when we're talking about the bloopers. All right, so we are going to go down to just 1 video per week, because that is all I can give. Because one of my overall resolutions for the year is not to prioritize this channel over motherhood, because I did a lot of that in 2024. Well, let me not even say motherhood. It's more of over househood, so I could be like right now, I got dishes on the sink, right? And really this time I could be doing those dishes, but I'm prioritizing this. And there's that balance between what pays or what feeds me and what I got to do, right? So I'm choosing to tilt that back in 2025 and not put priority on this over the other things. So we're going down to 1 video per week, and it will not lose quality. If anything, it will be better quality. And I'm also going to stick to a lot more. I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed in the videos rather than just boom, 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 boom. I think we're going to try and be a little bit more natural in the videos. The thing is, once the camera comes on, and then it's presentation mode, so I'm learning to just chill and be a bit more relaxed with it. 2025, there will also be changes in the aesthetic of the video, simply because we are moving. My family and I told you guys we bought a house and we're finally moving into the house earlier this year. So naturally, the background is going to change. I know we've had several backgrounds in 2024, But I'm going to use that chance to finally do the change up I wanted to do for the channel, just because I feel like when it comes to the personal finance world on YouTube, it's the usual, 2x2, head, desk, camera. And I kind of wanted to have a different feel. I wanted to have a more, we're having a conversation. I think it will help take off that seriousness of finance, and just have it feel more of a conversation. So God willing, we'll have things in place to change that up, and I'm excited because I think you'll love it. I think you would actually enjoy it a lot more than what we've been doing, which is the so it's not just giving value in terms of the content, but also, giving your eyes something beautiful to look at. I know, other than moi, something in the background. This is a good place to say, let me know what you feel is missing in the finance space, in the personal finance space here on YouTube. For me, what I want, or what I wish I could see more of when it comes to personal finance on YouTube, is more realistic financial advice. Financial advice that actually makes sense. How else can I say this? That's what I feel like is missing. For instance, you've heard me say the 50-30-20 rule. Like, yeah, if I could fit all my expenses to be just 50% of my income, I would. But I don't really have a say in what my income is. My income is what it is, right? So things like that. But what is it for you? What type of content would you like to see more of in the personal finance space? Maybe you've watched this channel and you're like, love it, I wish you would discuss more on this, or you would speak more on this, or discuss this, or research this and give us more info on this. Let me know. I'm actually very interested. I would like to know, because as we go into 2025, I do want to give you the type of content you are interested in, right? You're the customers. Customer is not always right, but customers are very right in a lot of times. Speaking of content, this is your favorite, based on views, your favorite video of the year. How to stop spending on unnecessary things. I'm happy about this because these are things that helped me out. These are things that keep helping me out. This is how I live my life. So I am glad these are the type of videos that popped, that and it makes sense. This is what everyone is trying to get more info on, because we all know we spend on some things we shouldn't be spending on. So how do you go about not doing that? And based on views, this is your least favorite video on this channel. 7 profitable small businesses that are in high demand. I'll say I was shocked this didn't do so well. I thought this was valuable information you would need. Although, looking back, what I figured happened was the timing. I posted this video in August or September. I think August. It's fall, back to school. My mindset at the time was, back to school or fall. Once we start getting into September, it's almost like everyone gets into, final push for the year. So I thought, people will be interested in what they can get started to make money. Yeah, but that was not wise thinking, because no one is starting a business in September, right? So I'm thinking the timing was a problem. It's one of those videos, you're about to do and you're like, oh yeah, this one. So 2025 for my family. Let's talk about our financial plan for the year. The last 2 years it's been all right, so let me put it this way. I'm going to explain it without giving away private information. So we've had major life change for the better, good life change, but it resulted in major expenses. Major expenses. We've had to buy a car, we've had to buy a new home, and going into, well, in 2025 now, we're moving into the new home. We're going to have to buy several things for the home. We're going to have to buy. We just bought a refrigerator for the house. The last time we bought a home, it came with a fridge. Didn't come with wash and dryer. Now this time around, we have wash and dryer, but the house doesn't come with a fridge. I was hoping we'll get a fridge for, a closing gift, but we didn't. So we had to buy a fridge. We have to buy a new couch. We've had this couch for about 10 years. It is done. Is it 10 years? Am I pushing it? Yeah, at least 8. It's done. It's done. At this point, my husband is getting headaches now when he sits on the couch. I don't know. I don't. But anyway, it's done. It's a recliner. It's done. It's done. This dining set, the table is great. The chairs, One thing I've learned is when you're buying furniture, don't look at it as an investment. Let's buy the best so it will last, forever. It doesn't. It doesn't last forever. Mm-mm. No. So keep that in mind when you're buying. Feel free to just understand that this is not your forever couch. This is not your over 10-year couch, right? So we're having to make expenses, or we've had to make expenses. When we bought the car, even though we could pay it off, I held on to the cash because interest rates were going up, right? Mortgage interest rates. I knew we would have to buy a house, and we were very worried about what the interest rate would be. I would rather put down a lot of money so that my mortgage payment is low, because for me, like I've always said, that cash flow every month is important, right? So I knew with the interest rates going up, we may have to put a whole lot down to keep that mortgage payment up. Ha, I thought the mic wasn't working. This happened. Recorded the whole video. No volume. We were anticipating that we would have to put a whole lot down to make that mortgage payment realistic or manageable. Thank God, by the time we bought or signed on the line, interest rate went down some not as low as we wanted it to, but it went down some. So we didn't have to put a lot, as much as we thought we would have to put down. And I also realized, or I knew, but I also accepted, you know, for every $10,000 you put down, you're only decreasing your mortgage payment by $100. So at some point, you have to ask yourself, would it be better to just hold on to that $10,000 rather than get that $100 payment down? Because if you break it down, that $10,000, if you're paying that extra 100 every month from that $10,000, it will carry on for how many years, and then we can refinance, right? So thank God the interest rate going down and me also rethinking some things helped. We didn't have to put as much. We still put a lot down. So my savings account. But with that said, we've done the house, and now we're going to be paying off the car and paying for it. There's a lot to be done. We still have to finish up the basement. Long story short, the savings account is yeah. So for 2025, it's going to be a lot of keeping it tight. Not keeping it tight in a bad way, because that sounds bad, but it's really managing. When we say spending plan, really, this is the year where every month we are checking that thing down. We are on it. We are really sticking to the plan. Vacation this year is probably not going to be what it usually is. There's still going to be vacation. Yes, yes. You should breathe. You should enjoy your hard work. It probably won't be what we promised the girls years and years ago. Um, the plan was to do Disney this year. Different reason, can't go into it. The plan, but Disney don't raise they've raised their prices. Okay, they've raised their prices, and from here to Florida in 10 hours drive. When we were in Richmond, it was 10 hours drive. We could drive it. We've done it. Drive to Florida, hit Disney, pay for just a ticket. But now from Nebraska to Florida, that's 20 something hours. Yeah, I've checked it because Lovett has been doing the math. We're not driving 20 something hours, right? We did 10 hours. We're not doing 20 something hours. So yeah, no. I think that will be next year. But you never know. You never know. Maybe if this channel starts raking in money, then it may be doable. But anyway, long story short, this year we are really going to be focused on replenishing the savings, paying off what we have, the expenses we have to make, and replenishing the savings. And maybe later this year, I'll discuss more on how we were able to do all that without going completely dry on the savings. It's an unpopular opinion, but yeah, maybe later this year we'll discuss that. So that's our goal for 2025. All right, let's go to the fun part of the video. Let's give the award for the subscriber of the year. And I'm sure he already sees this coming, because listen, he is, let me say, the supporter of the year. Aside from my family, he's the next supporter of the year. watched every video, if not all. I don't say every, comment all the time. He has an amazing story. Was once homeless and got himself back up, financially free, or almost financially free. I think completely, right. Retired. He's trying to hit 50% of his savings rate. Has a new puppy. I wonder what that puppy got for Christmas because spoiled puppy. So he's traveling around. Your plan is to travel around the country this year, right? Anyway, let me tell you who it is. It is, I wrote it down because I always just say Ninja Turtle. It is fire underscore Dr. Ninja Turtle. His name is on his channel name is on the screen. Amazing, amazing subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your eyes and your fingers for typing. Check out his channel. He did a video on how he went from being homeless, how he pulled himself back up, how he became a professor, how he increased his income. So check out his channel. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And listen, he's the subscriber of the year, but I appreciate all of you. Every single person who has made a comment, who has liked, who has shared, who has, thank you all so much. I needed to give a shout out to Mr. Ninja Turtle because he has really been so supportive and I appreciate it. But I am so grateful for every single one of you. A good runner up is Finance with Grace. I don't know if you've already restarted, but from the get go, she's one of those people who I think from my very first video or the second left me a wonderful comment and has been cheering me on. And some of the videos she'll go, "Good job, keep going." So thank you so much. I don't know. Her channel was about finance, and then she pivoted into talking about lifestyle, about trending topic, and then she's planning on coming back and discussing finance. I don't know if she has restarted, but this is to say thank you all so much for wonderful comments. It's encouraging. It's very encouraging. Not just that it resonates with you, but that it encourages me to keep going. And I know there's been a few comments over the last couple weeks that I haven't gotten into. Well, over the holidays, not couple weeks, over the Christmas break. I will get back to you. Got ill while planning Christmas. Mamas, we're the ones who do this Christmas thing. So, but school is about to restart, and I'll be back on it. I will reply every single comment. I every single comment. I will get to it. Thank you so much. It encourages me. Checking 1, 2, 3. Are we on? Are we on? Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. If this shirt does not say grandma, I don't know what else does. What's the word? It's not buffering. And that is how you make money with REITs. What's the word? You focus on how you can greatly reduce the cost of living. How can you? I saved the last two for last. This is money advice that makes sense numbers wise. Mathematically. I saved the last two. The last two. What am I saying? I saved the last. Oh, come on. We don't even have time. Let's go. There are really only three things. You see, we need to slow down. We talk too fast. Slow it down. Dang it. This is a polarizing idea, but I stand by it with my full chest. Without using chest in this video. Because closing costs has had its largest increase since 2018. Say that 5 times. Too many S's. Closing costs largest increase. Slow it down. Let's talk money. Relax, get comfortable. Talking to people. Let's talk money. I saved. 1, 2, ready, go. I have to wait. Just talking about the family, what you're doing with the kids, if you have kids, but even with friends and all. Let's just say this is the moment where Lovette learned she needs to buy artificial light because I can't be waiting for the cloud to do its thing. All right. The dream is to make money while you're sleeping. I only have 10 more minutes to go. Let's go. Okay. All right. Where was it? See, I love the ambience. I love the look, but the noise, It's the pressure to fit into a certain social class. My neighbor is throwing her trash. If she moves a couple steps, she'll see me. Yeah, she's about to leave. I'm not going to move. Oh, this video is going to be fun when I do the behind the scenes. Okay. Behaviors and patterns. I'm recording. To have that same amount available each time to be able to invest. I'm just going to pause. Yeah, baby. You just said breakfast. Let's say you feel like sneezing, you have to hold it. How can we save for tomorrow? Subsidizing? What's the word? Done. I'm done.